Yo, let's play some poker. I haven't played in a while. A couple of months, actually. We're playing in a 10, so let's see if this game is beatable still. They actually introduced an ante. Interesting. 1 cent. I'm just gonna play until I'm bored. Let's see. Bad board for us. I expect him to bet here. We don't really improve unless we hit a 6, so I'm just gonna fold, especially to an overbet. Interesting choice. If cutoff opens, I 3-bet this, but otherwise I fold. I don't know what the meta is, because I haven't played in such a long time. So, I don't know. Let's make it 9. Okay, this is an easy fold. Queen Jack offsuit is a really bad hand. If we had a suited hand, it would be much better. Can call or raise. I don't want to 3-bet fold. So I'm just gonna call. Checks to us. Gonna start betting here. Easy. We hit bottom set. The board does look pretty dry, but it's actually not too dry. Right, if they have like 10, Jack 10, the suited connectors, etc., they won't fold on the flop. They can also just have an ace in their hand. Jack 10 improved to a double gutter. He can have a lot of hands because he just completed the big blind, so there's a ton of draws he could have. Even more so now because all his hearts on the backdoor draws of the heart now are fully like complete flush draws, right? So just keep betting. But yeah, maybe he just had like Queen 10 of clubs or something like that. I guess I fold that. We get 1 to 6 or 1 to 7. I don't know. I forgot how to calculate it actually. Let's just complete. It's a very dry board. Just gonna dunk this one. Now the ace-x completed, the flush draw completed, and e6 completed, so this is very bad. I think I fold now already. Yep. Is that the sizing if you press pot? I guess. have to try that. Yeah, it has to be. I mean, it's not the same guy, and yeah, it's probably if you just press pot pre-flop that it does exactly 4.1 big blinds. This one could be fun. Okay, good board for us. We do have backdoors. I'm just gonna start betting. It's pretty dry, considering that his range is probably defending pretty wide. But there are draws that he can have. Now he can have even more draws. I'm just gonna bet, and if the river does not complete too many draws, we just triple this one. Yeah, that's dry enough for me, so I'm just gonna bet this one again. Maybe I should overbet. Let's try it. Why not? Our range is really, really strong on that run out. And it worked. I mean, it's obviously not strong if I bluff something like 4-5 non-draw, some over bluffing, but he can't know that. It's a guessing game for him. I don't actually know if 10-9 suited is a 3-bet or fold. I can't remember. I can't remember a lot of things. It feels weird actually to play again. I kind of want to call just for fun, but it's obviously stupid. Because with a small pocket like this, yes, you beat any 2 overcards, but only slightly, and if he has a higher pair, we are dead. So that's like the definition of gambling. When I go over the names, I'm just checking from like the countries. It's like pretty diverse actually. I mean, this table is like Germany, Paraguay, Slovenia, Japan, like people are from everywhere here. A lot of Canadians, Russia, Netherlands, Uzbekistan. Ooh. I'm gonna fold, but I wanna watch what they have. And sorry if you can hear the car in the background. Classic flip. There's going to be a 10 on the river. No. Unlucky, dude. I think opening this would be borderline, but let's do it anyway. Rest in peace. I think this is pretty aggressive. I don't actually know, but I think it is. Okay, so this is a board with a lot of draws. Alright, 8-9, 8-10, 10-9, 5-4, 5-3. I mean, now there's even more draws. He checked back, which does not tell us too much. But maybe had like ace-10, ace-queen, ace-king and checked that back. Maybe had ace-6 suited and checked that back. Maybe had pocket fours and checked that back. I would love to bluff catch here, but I think threes is a bad hand to bluff catch. So, because he still has all these draws, and on the turn there's even more draws, like queen 10, king 10, etc. I'm pretty sure this should not be an open. Okay, so a lot of draws again. And pretty much everything completes. Unless he had like jack 10, queen 10. For this sizing, he could just have like 7-10 and bet here. It's not impossible. Gonna can't fold the river if he bets again. I'm pretty sure now we should be beat. It's very hard for us to win here. I'm thinking maybe we should donk bet now as a bluff, but we don't have a good hand for that. He actually had a set. Okay, good for him. So I guess if we donk river, he should fold the set, but that's not certain. So yeah, I would think about a bluff if I had like a king of spades or something like that. Okay. Wait a second. We're under the gun and he just called. So I'm just gonna check back here. We block a decent amount of draws, but obviously I can't fold to one bet. On the river, everything bricked. That was a draw on the turn. Checks. Would he check an ace here? Would he bet a 10 on the turn? Let's check and see his hand. But maybe I lost value. Okay, he was just bluffing. His gut shot on the turn. Call or 3-bet, I don't know. Let's call. Bottom set again. The board is pretty dry. He can have a 10 suited. He can have pocket 9s and pocket jacks even, I think. I do want to raise though. Oh, what was that? Oh, interesting. Okay, so that looks like nuts, basically. But we're not here to fold. Question is if we should re-raise all in. I guess we should. Oh wow, it's just a simple top pair. The reason I cash out is that I only have $100 in my account, and so this is basically, I mean right now it's like, now I have $110 in my account, but yeah, I can't live with variance. And if I want to play more, then like maybe after this session I will do more sessions, so gotta reduce variance. Okay, this is a very dry board. Let's see if he starts bluffing here. Now we've got some draws going on. Like actually a lot of them. Ace queen, ace jack, queen jack, 8-9 suited, still a draw. All the what's it called, diamonds. And I'm gonna call here, and then river if it's a brick. I'm thinking about calling again. Okay, this one, if he bets again, I'm just calling. And this time he had the king. It's not as crazy as it seems. He only had 60 big blinds. So that's understandable, actually. Okay. Gonna bluff. I don't know why, it just felt right. Okay, interesting turn here. There's a lot of draws. But I think most of them he would bet. So I expect him to fold a lot here. And he did not. So maybe he had like 6-7 or something like that. Or like 8-7. Pocket sevens. But I expect him to fold a lot here. And he did not fold, so let's see what he had. And it was pocket sevens. Interesting call on the river. but it's not a terrible call. I think it's actually a pretty good call. But maybe even better it would be for him to raise, even though it's probably like 8-7 is probably the nut raise hand. Or actually no, it would be ace-7 probably. Even though ace-7 would just be a call, right? So yeah, probably 8-7. What's this? Let's 3-bet this one. This might be too loose. I'm not sure. Let's start off with a bet here. I don't expect him on too many draws here. I actually think he's going to either hit or miss completely, basically. Let's see what he does on the river. I'm thinking about overbet jamming as a bluff. Let's do that. I don't expect him to check twice with a really good hand. So this should be good if he's not calling light here. Obviously, if he now calls and shows like ace-king, then he owned us pretty hard. But he folded, so we will never know what he had there. Also, as you can see, I'm not having a HUD or a graph or anything like that because I don't have it installed. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty fun, but I can already feel like I don't want to do this daily, so I don't know. Maybe if I do this more often again, then I can install something like HandToNote, but currently there are no plans. I'm just bored for an hour and thought, hey, maybe play some poker again. Yeah, let's 4-bet this. It's pretty standard, I guess. He just called. I feel pretty confident on this board, and there aren't too many draws that I'm afraid of. Now things get more dicey. And obviously we have to start building pot here. If I make it 23, then the river all in. Okay, this is a safe river. I think the hands that beat us here are queens mostly. Or something weird, like a small pocket that has a set. Occasionally he will actually show a flush as well. It's probably a good fold. Yeah, maybe we can complete here. Not anymore. All right. Let's go for value. It's not a... this one is like kind of scary. But I think it's a fine hand to check call on. Card, not hand. Because his flush draws missed. And if he had something like Jack 10, it missed as well. Okay, he had a missed flush draw, but he had a pair with it, so that's probably why he didn't bluff the river. And that's a totally fine choice. I think it's a good choice actually. Perfect hand to check. It's a pretty small 3-bet, but King 10 offsuit is really bad. Like, I would actually prefer something like I don't know, like 7-4 suited over this hand in this spot. I kind of want to 3-bet because we're so deep, but it's probably not good in those positions. Let's check call this one. That's an overbet. Interesting. The 200 IQ plays here on 10-L. Yeah, unfortunately a lot of his stuff now completed. All the flush draws, 6-7, etc. And his sets and top pairs are still beating us. Yeah, that one was an unlucky river, I believe. If he's bluffing now, then he must have had like a total random hand, like Queen 10 of spades or something like that. I think that's an easy fold on the river. And flop and turn, I just don't know what the meta is. I mean, I've seen multiple overbets on the flop now, so I don't know. I can't believe that that's just face-up value. So I expect them to be bluffing that too. And nines is one of the strongest hands that I actually check on the flop. This one should be a fold. So that's technically just a 3-bet we're going to call here. Because he just limped pre-flop. I kind of expected that. So this is probably either a flush draw or an overpair. This could be anything, really. Okay. Nothing unexpected happened. I'm not sure if we should be opening this hand. This 3-bet is really small. A check, okay. Can be a trap. Can be something like jacks. Can be anything really. I'm just gonna bet this one and continue on a jack 10 turn. That is interesting. I think betting now would be weird. I wish I had a spade here, but I never actually do have like an offsuited. So maybe this is a good candidate to actually bluff river with. Yeah, let's do that. Like I just don't ever have a single spade on the river that I want to bluff. Because it's ace-x combinations. And something like king 10 offsuit I'm just not gonna have. I could have, I mean, now that I think about it, I could have king jack, king queen offsuit, I guess. Because of his small 3-bet. This is weird because it's a pot committing 4-bet. I'm not sure if I should fold. I think we just get it in, actually. This, okay. That is very good for us if he folds. Even if he folded. I mean, as soon as he has 2 overcards to our jacks, it's a good fold for us. But if he had something like queen 10 off, then I guess he was not committed with that hand, I guess. But that's not something we expect him to 4-bet pot committing size. It's weird. Anyway, we flop really well here. It's a pretty wet board. But he folds on the flop. Okay, unlucky for him, I guess. Okay, here blind versus blind. I'm definitely playing for all in. With jacks. I think our 4-bet success frequency will be very high there. Because I think people 3-bet wide, big blind versus small blind, but I don't think they 5-bet jam a lot, so even though they probably call 4-bets a lot, so I guess it's not going to be that high, but yeah, probably not. So just forget what I said. And yeah, that's going to be it. I'm starting to get bored, so yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little comeback, I guess. Let me know if you want more. Maybe I'll record a couple of other sessions. It was actually pretty fun. We had some good hands. Yeah. Alright, so see ya, guys.